In the land of relaxers, I mean, there is a vast sea of different type of box relaxers that you can use, everywhere. I mean, relaxers come in all shapes and sizes. A lot of times, if you're white or Indian or Hispanic, you may not think that these colors, I mean, that these relaxers are for your hair because it has the black woman's face on it. But these relaxers are made for everybody. Smart Perm, even though it has that black woman's face on it, if you're white, you can use it the exact same way. I wouldn't try to do a relaxer if you like to use a lot of color in your white, or you use a lot of color in your Hispanic, whatever nationality you may be. These products will work for you. You'll get it in just a basic mild and take it home and follow the directions. If you open up the box, you'll see that it will tell you that these relaxers are for all types of hair. If you follow the instructions on the inside, they're very simple. Very, 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 very simple instructions. Now, when it comes to putting on box perms, this is something that you want to take heed to, okay? When you're putting on relaxers and you're doing them at home, the best way to do that if you don't have a lot of base cream, then get you some Vaseline and base that all around your scalp. If you're white and you have a having problems with your hair frizzing, you can use this product, and it's easy to do. It's not hard to do. You make sure that you watch the neutralizing process on the video over to the side, when the neutralizing process, because see, these box relaxers, they only come with a small amount of neutralizer on the inside. So you want to make sure that you buy an extra one, a 16 ounce. It's something that you can take it home, because once you do it, I'd say for the next 2 weeks after you put on your relaxer, before you do your moisturizing process, you want to wash your hair with neutralizing shampoo one time before you go in with your moisturizing shampoo, just regular everyday washing. Now that's if you're Asian or white or Hispanic. Now if you're black, every time you wash your hair, you want to make sure that, like, if you get your hair done every week at the salon, then the first shampoo that they should do on you should be a neutralizing shampoo, because see, that lye really sticks. Like we talked about earlier. If you're used to putting on a relaxer without gloves on, a lot of times you're going to find that if you put a relaxer on without gloves, you're going to have that slickness on your finger. Okay, that's that lye. And you know how it's kind of hard to get that off your finger. You rinse it and rinse it, wash it, and after a while it starts to come off. Well, when you put on a box perm or a box straightener or a box relaxer, that neutralizing process has to be right on point, or otherwise you're going to start experiencing sheddage. It's going to dry out on you, and I'm going to explain to you why it's going to dry out on you. It will dry out on you because you still are activated. What does it mean to be still activated when you put on a box perm? Still activated is that if you put this relaxer on and you don't, once you rinse it off and everything after it's straightened and things like that, oh, make sure that when you do your basing, like I was telling you with that Vaseline, go all around the edges, get it really on the ears, and then part through the hair and base your scalp. White, black, green, doesn't matter if you're putting on a box perm. Like I told you, you may see the black woman's face on the box perms because a lot of blacks, ebony women, use relaxers and things like that. But these box perms are for everybody. And if you ever open up a box and read it, it will tell you that they're for everybody. Okay. Now, when you rinse this relaxer out, your box perm, whether you're putting it on your daughter or your friend, or maybe you're doing it for yourself, you want to make sure that you rinse out and then you put that neutralizing shampoo on there really, really thick. You can use the one that comes in the box first, but you need to use the whole thing in your hand. Okay? Put that on the hair and rub it through. Shampoo it for about 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, take you another thing of neutralizing shampoo that you have bought, maybe a 16 ounce, and really get a lot of that on there, and rub that all through the hair to where it's just like a big thick goop, and let it sit on there for at least 15, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the texture of your hair. If you watch the neutralizing video, neutralizing shampoo video, you'll see the process, okay? Now, like I said, we have a vast sea of different types of relaxers, and all of them are very, very, very good, you know. But you have to know the neutralizing process. Are you going to break off? Your hair is going to break off, and then you're going to be wondering why your hair is breaking off. And the only reason that your hair is breaking off is because you have not been neutralizing that hair properly. And you know, that lie is hard to get off that hair like that, you know, and when it opens up that cuticle shaft and sits off inside of there, I mean, you know, it will sit there. And like I said, it's like taking some hot grease and pouring it into a sink with cold water. You know, that grease is going to stick, and that's what that neutralizing process gets rid of. It gets rid of the stickiness that is inside of the cuticle shaft, and it breaks all that down and stops it all the way. But that neutralizing shampoo cannot be just, you know, you got you a box perm and you doing your thing, and before you know it now, before you know it, you neutralize, you wash it, and you put your relaxer on, and then you wash it twice. Look for the pink and everything, and then you go back and put your conditioning on, and you think you're done. Well, your hair might be beautiful, but I guarantee you, you are still activated. So take note. When you're going to use a box perm, you're going to have to buy you an extra thing of neutralizing shampoo. Okay. Now, if you buy yourself a extra thing of neutralizing shampoo, make sure that first one that you let that neutralizing shampoo sit on there for the required time, depending on the texture. Like I said, if you're at this video and you don't understand textures, then you need to watch the neutralizing shampoo video that's over to the side. Hey, I appreciate it talking to you about products. I hope that it has been really informational uh, and help you on your journey. Now, if you follow these directions, you're going to find that it doesn't matter. You're going to have a perfect relaxer every single time.
Three times. Click, click. Ain't that right?